every time I come back here to the islands, to Oahu, Honolulu, where we used to live, I always make sure that I take a day, I go by myself, and I go visit all my old haunts. So today I went by, well, first I visited my grandfather and my grandmother's grave. Then I went by my old high school. Then I went by my old middle school and all the places I used to get in trouble, all the places I used to get arrested.
I was evicted when I was 14 years old.
But I'll show you where we used to live. It's a 3-story apartment efficiency building, and I lived right there on the first floor.
And then we were forced off the island of Hawaii to move, of all places, we had to move to Nashville. And we lived in a little motel, and I was trying to remain as positive as I could.
And it's crazy because life is so ironic and so unpredictable. And that's the place where we were evicted from. And that's where we came home, and there was an eviction notice on the door. And we were forced to move off the island because we couldn't afford to pay the rent. Going through it. Stay strong, keep pushing through, because again, on the other side is a little something better, because I'm living proof of that, because years later, I am sitting right outside your apartment.
Get your ass kicked, you get back up, and you put the gloves back on, and you swing away.
I slept in a bedroom. It was a 1-bedroom efficiency. I slept in a bedroom. My parents slept on a pull-out couch in the living room. And every day I used to walk out, and I used to think, it must be so cool to live in a place like that. I hope one day, I could live in something like that, or we could live in something like that.
I wanted to be something, and it was important to me to be something. It was important to me that I didn't fail.
If you are out there and you're struggling, and a lot of you are, and you're struggling to make ends meet, struggling to pay the rent, when you go eat at a restaurant, you got to look at the prices first before you actually look at the selections. I know what it's like. I've been down that road, and that shit is hard. It ain't easy, but I'm telling you that if you're going through it, stay strong, have faith, keep pushing through. I've said this before, and I'm living proof of it, is that on the other side of your struggle is something good. On your other side of your struggle is something better. On the other side of your struggle is some sort of success. So keep pushing through if you're struggling. Whoever lives in my apartment, you're going through it. Stay strong, keep pushing through, because again, on the other side is a little something better, because I'm living proof of that, because years later, I am sitting right outside your apartment. Well, when that didn't happen for me, I went up to the Canadian Football League. I played up there. Yeah. I got cut from there, flew back down to Miami. Mm-hmm. My old man was living in Tampa. Mm-hmm. I called him at midnight when I landed. I said, you got to come get me. Mm-hmm. On the way back up to Tampa, I said, God damn, let me see how much money I got. I pulled out my wallet, I opened it up, I took out a 5, a 1, and change. Oh. And that's why we have $7, $7 per day.
Tomorrow, they said. But tomorrow never came for them. It never came.
It's easy to sit on the edge of your bed and to think, there are things I'm doing, there are things I'm not doing, that I should be doing, that I could and would do. Small things. You don't want to get grandiose. But you can start to improve your life incrementally by eliminating those things that are self-evidently making you bitter and miserable. But you have to decide that that's what you want. You're willing to burn off that dead wood, to sacrifice that bitterness and that unhappiness, even though you may feel that you're justified in harboring it. You may even be justified in harboring it, because people have very hard lives and sometimes they're very badly mistreated. But you need to think, it's okay if things improve, and it would be worthwhile for me to start to abandon those things that I'm doing that I know to be harmful to myself.
every single person who has ever done anything worthwhile or exceptional or difficult or extraordinary, anyone, whether it's great artists or authors or mathematicians, everyone encounters difficulties. There is no easy road. It does not exist. It is impossible. Everyone has issues. When you come up with excuses for why other people are successful and you're not. We all go through hard times. We all go through depression. We all go through doubt and moments in your life where it's really difficult and you're trying to figure out what your path is going to be. It's hard. That is what makes you a person. And those difficult moments are what build your character. Show me a great man who's the son of a great man. These kids that are born billionaires, you're never going to be a self-made person.
You think that successful people have some lucky charm. Well, let me tell you something. I woke up this morning and I couldn't find my lucky charm. I and other successful people wake up every day doing the same thing, fighting back against the distractions, the fears, the doubts. And we learn over time, we build into a habit to spend more time having control instead of more time being out of control. It does matter. It mattered last night when you laid down and you put your head on a pillow. You were going to get up this morning and you were going to make it matter. Everything you did today, were going to do today, was going to have a purpose behind it. It was going to matter.
If I want to be successful, I do it right now. Stop talking about the future and do it now. Tomorrow may never come. Action is in the mind. You don't need everything to be in a perfect position to get started. If you want to open a business, you can do it right now. You can start writing the business plan. You can start the research and working the numbers. Businesses start with an idea. They do not start on opening day. Businesses start with an idea. They do not start on opening day. We get caught up in the Hollywood film version of opening a business, but it isn't reality. You don't arrive on day one and start serving customers in a shop front on Main Street. You start way before that. I speak to so many lost young men with dreams and aspirations of opening companies and businesses, but all of them without fail are waiting for the perfect situation to start. They're waiting for savings to accumulate. They are waiting for the right economy. But it will never be the right time to start, so you might as well get started now. The wind may be blowing the wrong way. It may be raining. It may be an economic crisis. But whatever is going on, you must get going.
It does matter. It mattered last night when you laid down and you put your head on a pillow. You were going to get up this morning and you were going to make it matter. Everything you did today, were going to do today, was going to have a purpose behind it. It was going to matter.
One day, all these early mornings and late nights will pay off. One day, everything you've been working toward will be worth it. Success does not come to those who wait. Success comes to those who go out and get it.
Stop using the fact that you don't have money as an excuse. I understand everybody else in the world tells you need money to make money and all that other kind of stuff.
Yep.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Hustle is putting it all on a line. Hustle is waking up one day, the day before you die, and realizing you gave it your all into the parenting of your children, the building of your businesses, the philanthropy that you wanted to do. Whatever you define, it's just, you know, all in, emotionally and executionally, in theory and strategy and in execution.
Those at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. Good things happen to those who hustle. Success is the reward of hard work and hustle. I hustle like every day is my last. I hustle because it is the only thing I know. I hustle because hard work will lead me to success. I hustle because I want this more than anything. Go out there and get it. It's time for 5 a.m. starts. It's time for late night finishes. It's time to work 24 hours straight. It's time to go all in. It's time to work a side hustle after you get home from work. It's time to give it your all. The reason you need to hustle is because it will separate you from the other 99% of people. You need to be the hardest worker at all times. You need to be beating everyone around you. People should talk of your work ethic with wonder and awe. They will be shocked by how hard you work.
Discipline creates freedom. Discipline creates freedom. That's it. You have to be disciplined. You have to have a method. You have to act, learn, and repeat, and you have to keep figuring it out.
If you're doing something else and you want to do this thing you love, you do it after hours. You work 9 to 6, you get home, you kiss the dog, and you go to town. Right? I mean, you start building your equity and your brand and whatever you're trying to accomplish after hours. Everybody has time.
You are not going to give up because of a little pain. You won't quit because of a bad situation. It isn't in your nature to give up on this.
The mind is the battleground. It is the place where the greatest conflict is. There are more people in this room having trouble in their mind than there are people having trouble in their finances. The struggle is in your mind. This is why we have people who go to bed tired and wake up tired. Slept 8 hours and you wake up still tired. The reason you wake up tired is that you got sleep, but you didn't get rest. Your mind has been in turmoil all night long. You've been wrestling in your sleep. Have you ever woke up and your bed was wet? The bed is all tore up, just like you've been in a fight, because your mind has not rested. Your body went to sleep, but your mind is still caught up in a warfare. Your mind is the battleground. Touch somebody and tell them the enemy's after your mind. Out to worry you to death, out to stress you to death, out to break you down, out to make you quit, out to make you think that you can't get up, out to make you give up on your dream. The warfare is in your mind. It's not in your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on your job. The fight that you got to fight is in your mind. And if you whip it in your head, you can whip it in your checkbook. You can whip it on your job. You can whip it out of your children. But you got to try. Out of your head.
You have a dream bigger than anyone knows. I want you to know it is possible. You can have everything you want, all your dreams, all your desires. It is yours for the taking, but you must be willing to put in the work. All the young entrepreneurs out there, you have one thing all of us desire: time. So it is time to use your time wisely. Stop playing video games all day long. Stop watching TV all night. Stop mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. Stop with the YouTube binge sessions. Stop wasting your time on things that are not going to help you get the goals you want. Stop doing things that will not help you toward your dreams. Now is the time to stand up for what you believe in. There is no better time to start working on your dreams than right now. What are you waiting for? Get going now. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you are done. Once a quitter, always a quitter.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Until you have had the taste of finishing, you will not respect yourself. To be the man, you gotta be the man. To be the man, you gotta be the man.
I'm a one-man army. One-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come on top.
Until you follow through, until something is done, come hell or high water, tears and struggles and pain, and you go through it anyway, and you show up, and you continue to fight on, no matter the circumstances. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. I'm a one-man army. One-man army. The world can go against me. I'm still come on top.
You are relentless. You will never stop. This isn't a game to you. You are not going to give up because of a little pain.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when you're done.
Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. Dedication, hard work. Dedication.
To be the man, you gotta be the man. When he was tired, he was running mile 18. To be the man, you gotta be the man.
A little pain along the way is your rite of passage. It is the battle scars of the successful, the marks of a warrior who succeed at this adventure through life.
See, some people quit because things are out of control. Nobody quits what you can control. But the moment you get in something where you don't get your way, or you get reprimanded, or you get corrected, or you go through this, or you go through that, or you go through the other, or it's bad conditions or bad circumstances, the first thing the immature mind says is, this is ridiculous, I quit.
Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you are done. Once a quitter, always a quitter.
You might not have seen it. You saw the glamour. But let me show you what you didn't see. I fought to do that. I fought my way up. I fought to get to work. I fought to get up on my feet. I fought to stand. I fought to carry on. I fought to love. I fought to live. I fought to get out of the bed. I fought with my fears, my doubts, my anxieties, my insecurities. I fought with haters, liars, backbiters, and betrayers. I even had to fight with family. And many times I laid in the bed, I couldn't go to sleep because I was fighting with myself. I fought. I kept the faith. I kept it. I lost a lot of stuff. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of courage. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money. But I kept down on my knees. I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was believing.
Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you are done. Once a quitter, always a quitter.